Now, back in the 1960s, there were quite a few 4x4s available in the market, but there was no luxury SUV. And that's when came the Range Rover. Now, the first generation Range Rover punched in that luxury with that off-road prowess and things like that. And from then on, it's been an epitome of off-road performance and luxury. Say hello to the 5th generation Range Rover. Now, we are here to have a look at it today. We are not driving it today, but we'll tell you all about the features, the engines and stuff like that. But if you want to see how this car performs, do remember to subscribe to the Auto Today YouTube channel and press that little bell icon so that you get notified when we drive the new Range Rover. Now, the first thing which you notice about the Range Rover is how it looks. And it looks big, it looks really huge. And compared to the 4th generation, it's become longer, it's got a bigger wheelbase and it's wider. So overall, as far as the looks are concerned, it looks really appealing and very, very catchy to the eye, and especially in this white color which got a little pearl in it, it looks really nice. But when it comes to technology, it's got a lot in it. Let's talk about the headlamps. Now, these headlamps look fancy because they are, and they have a projection system where you can have multiple options of saying hello or goodbye to the car. Apart from that, you can see the nice little fog light out here. Now, earlier they were round, but now it gels well with the overall design. And last but not the least, on the front end you have a plethora of sensors which do a lot of stuff, which we'll show you when we get inside the car. Now, on the side you see a smooth silhouette of the car. There's no lines which create a ruckus in the middle. It's a nice little thing. 22-inch wheels, 23 as options. This comes as a first time. And also you see a nice little panel out here on the fender which says which particular variant you have. Now, when I walk close to the car, you will notice something interesting happening. These flush fit door handles come out automatically because I have the keys to the car in my pocket. And this is really handy. It's got a soft touch function. That means you don't need to slam the door. You just close it and it pulls in. Really nice. But the real thing about the Range Rover has always been the split tailgate at the back. And by that, I mean this. It's a power tailgate and it opens in 2 parts. Of course, you get a huge boot which is 800 plus liters of cargo space in itself. And then if you fold the drawer inside, it's 2000 plus, so it's a huge space here. But this is where the party piece is. You can get a really nice seating arrangement here. Let me show you. If you pull this up like so, and if you can see, it resembles a chair. You can also have cushions out here, and you also have cup holders on the corner. And there's a party piece here going, which means that there are a couple of speakers on the door which send down the music onto you. So when you're sitting here and having a nice cup of coffee, you can enjoy the music as well. So overall, it is a really, really handy feature, and it's something which the Range Rover is known for. To fold it, all you need to do is press these little buttons so that you can fold in the chair like so, and then you have the electric functionality to shut it down. Looks very interesting, right? And it is really handy. Let me tell you, this whole end suite game is really nice, and it comes as an optional extra, and you should have it if you're buying a Range Rover. Another interesting part of the 5th gen Range Rover's design are the tail lights. The lights sit behind what seems like a black trim panel, but when the lights are switched on, the reverse LED lighting tech glows up, revealing the tail lights. They sure look absolutely brilliant. We'll get to the other car, which has a different engine and a very, very nice white interior. Let's get into that car. Now, we've always seen tan leather interiors, black leather interiors, but Land Rover is being really brave this time. It's offering a white palette and it looks really nice. I'm sure keeping it up in this condition is a very tough ask in Indian conditions, but it looks really nice. And this is my choice of interior color. Now, as we had seen in the Defender, the whole motive of the Range Rover is to keep elements clean. And as you can see, there's no buttons here, there's no huge amount of air vents and all that. It's all symmetrical, it's nicely positioned. Now all of that functionality has been punched into this curved glass display. Now this is your everything for the car. It'll do whatever you want. It has multiple functionalities, and then you can have everything from ride height to off-road modes to your air conditioning. Everything can be controlled via this, and it's a nice unit. It falls to the eye very easily, and most importantly, it has a nice floating view to it. So overall it looks really nice. Then you have your controls for the climate control here as well, and then the instrument panel. Now as expected, it's a all digital instrument panel, and you can customize it as per your requirements. Steering wheel, well, you have an option of various colors and feels, and these buttons out here have a nice haptic touch to it. So when you press a button, you know something has happened. You feel that yes, there's something happening to it. Now when you come to the center console, this particular car has a lot of optional extras, and one of the features which I really like is the refrigerator in the center armrest. So what happens is, if they have multiple cooling temperatures out here, you can select it and you can have a nice beverage out here cooling away while you are out working. Seats, it's extremely comfortable to be in the seat of the Range Rover, and the view ahead is absolutely brilliant. You know what a big car you are driving, and as far as road presence is concerned, it's got a lot. But what the Range Rover is trying to do is to impose that luxury feeling, and that luxury feeling is mainly for the person who's sitting at the back seat. So what has happened there? Let's step at the back, tell you what's all about the rear seat of the Range Rover. Now as I mentioned before, the whole idea of having a Range Rover is to have that luxury feel, and also the prowess to go off the road and tackle terrains. But from where I see it, the Range Rover has evolved as a fantastic option if you're looking for luxury. Now the seat I'm on is infinitely adjustable via this touchpad out here, and what you can do is you can stow away the front seat. Like if you want to have a lot of space, you want to have a heel and toe support, you can have that. You can just recline that seat away, and what happens is you get enormous amount of leg room. Apart from that, you also have a usual functions of massage, heating, infinite amount of adjustability, and then you have some little touches which make a lot of difference. Like say for example, you're coming back from work and you're working on your laptop. Now the lighting which you see here can be changed as per your usage. So if you want a reading lamp, it will change the warmth, it will change the angle of the light, and as a result it will fall on the laptop itself or on the book itself. It's a really nice feature to have. And then you have a touch sensitive sun blind which operates your panoramic sunroof, which looks really nice and operates really easily. It's a digital affair which you can operate via this toggle here. And then what you have is a very unique way of having a cup holder. Now when you press this button out here, you can see that this particular area is opening up, and when this opens up completely, all you need to do is press a little toggle out here and you have the cup holders here. It's a really nice touch, and this is also there for a reason which I should show you in a few minutes. Now once you're done with your coffee, you press a button, this thing comes back. But what if you have a guest suddenly and you need to cram the rear seat with a third passenger? All you need to do again is press a little button like so, and the central armrest starts folding. Now once it starts folding, it transforms into a nice little seat like so, and then the section which you saw as the cup holder can also be used as a headrest. So it's adjustable. It's a very nice unit, and it goes up and down. It looks really nice and gels with the overall design of the vehicle. So overall, there are so many features around this car which, you know, I forgot to speak about these screens out here. I mean, these come as optional extras, but overall they have their own dedicated Land Rover headphones which you get with the car. But if you want to use your fancy headphones, you can do that also. You can pair them and use them as well. So overall, this car has transformed luxury and SUVs into a different planet. I just can't wait to get into this car and experience the engines, experience the smoothness, because it's all about the luxury, as I have been telling you. And even the audio system, the Meridian speaker system, is tuned to offer you that kind of noise cancellation so that you can have a quiet cabin. Luxury is the name of the game. The Range Rover will be available with a choice of 3 engines, which will include a 3-litre petrol and a 3-litre diesel, which are paired with a 48-volt mild hybrid system. Apart from that, there's a range-topping 4.4-litre petrol as well. What I really want to feel is how this car drives, and for that, both you and me have to wait a little longer. Thank you for watching Auto Today. My name is Rahul Ghosh, and we'll see you next time in a Range Rover.